Hi, you're with James O'Connell from the Hospitality Company. Thank you for joining us for this online training session today. Our topic is how to improve your average sale. So let's dive straight into it. First of all, we want to start by assuming that there is one clear and obvious thing that you have in place in your business, and that is that people already love your product. Now, what we mean by that is the product, the food, the beverage, the coffee, the things that you sell on a day-to-day basis are things that people really love. Because if you don't have those in place, those fundamentals of having a good product, your ability to improve and grow your average sale will already be very challenging. So today, as you listen, we want to make sure that you've got that in place, you're getting the feedback, you're hearing from your guests and customers that they really love the product. And if you've got that in place, then all of what we're about to talk about in this training will make a lot of sense. So let's move forward. Point one. Our first point we want to make about improving your average sale is that people buy more from people they like. So if you want to improve your average sale, the people that you have in your business who are in a role where they are leading sales and creating opportunities for sales, the guests need to like the people that are looking after them to feel in a way where they will buy more and that average sale will go up. If that individual in your team is not showing a personality and is not connecting with your guests, then your average sale is already going to struggle to move up. So how do we do that? How do we become more likeable? This happens when a connection is made. So to be more likeable, what we encourage you to do is to have you and your team members who are in the business and who are out the front there leading the team and looking for those sales opportunities, that as they look for sales opportunities, they also need to look for the connections and to make connections with the guests that work in the business. So that's point one. Point two, your average sale will go up when hospitality is present. Now, hospitality, as we talk about, is that difference between service and hospitality, service being the technical elements, but hospitality being that emotional connection. You saw the word connection before, and here it is again in the context of hospitality. That makes your guests feel like you are on their side. So when a guest is sitting there relaxing, feeling like the business they're in that they're spending money is on their side and really working to provide a great experience, a guest experience, it is amazing how much that affects their their buying mentality and therefore increases the sales within the business. So if you want to improve the average sale in your business, make sure the hospitality environment is one of connection and one of being on the side of the guests and really working to get to know them so they relax in the environment that you have. We also want you to understand that hospitality creates the sale. Service doesn't create the sale, it's hospitality. It's how we make people feel in the environment that leads to someone ordering something, which leads to the service delivery of the thing that they ordered. So getting the hospitality right will lead to improved sales. Point number three, creating a hospitable environment for your team will create the right environment for improved sales. If you want to create a business where average sale is either going up or is consistent because you're happy where you've got to, although you're on this to improve your average sales, so we'll assume that it's the improvement you want to see, the environment in which your front of house teams, your waiters, your servers, the people that are connecting with guests every day need to feel like they're in an environment that is first looking after them. To understand that better, we'd highly recommend that you read the book Setting the Table by Danny Meyer. It talks a lot about the virtuous cycle of enlightened hospitality and the importance of looking after your employees first as managers and owners to help create an environment where the employees feel comfortable and relaxed and happy to go out and provide that hospitality and that connection that will lead to those improved and increased sales. Point number four is don't give your team just a script to sell with. Give them the training and environment to look after your guests. So many of you will have an order of service, a sequence of service, a structure in which you want your employees to approach guests when they come into the restaurant, bar or cafe or whatever type of hospitality business you have. And there's a real point to that. It's good for training, it's good for structure, but the training also needs to be about not just going over and doing a process of, hi, here's the menu, what would you like to order? The training needs to cover hospitality and the ability for the individual to connect and to make that connection where they become likeable, because as we know from the previous points, that will create the best sales environment, because it will create a relaxed environment and atmosphere for the guests who just want to purchase more because they're having a wonderful time and aren't wanting to leave in a hurry. So that's point number 4. And to do that, it's about getting relaxed and happy guests, because those happy guests will lead to a higher spend per guest. If you think about the times you've been to a business and you've gone and you've ordered a salad for lunch. The environment hasn't been hospitable, it's been cold, it hasn't been warm, you haven't had great service, everything about it has been wrong. Because you're not happy, because you're not relaxed and that environment creates tension, you are far less likely to order the coffee, order a dessert, and therefore the environment will pay a huge consequence and will be the consequence, of people not spending more, therefore not increasing your average sale. So really become an owner and a manager who has plugged into how happy are these guests feeling right now, how relaxed are they feeling, knowing that that is the best environment to increase your average sale. So in summary, in this short training today, we want to highlight the points we've made by saying this. The best salespeople in the hospitality industry are both hospitable and likeable. Focus on employing, training and develop your employees to be really hospitable and really likeable. Secondly, the best hospitality businesses in the world create the right environment for sales to happen, both for the guests and for the employees. So really tune into, is your environment friendly, warm, welcoming and relaxed? Or has it got a lot of tension? Have you got employees not knowing what they're going, not knowing what they're doing? Have you got guests uncomfortable in that environment because they don't like the environment that you've created? And we're asking you in that summary to really take a good hard look at what you've got in place. Because if you are not happy with the average sale, then these areas here that you see in front of you will be weaknesses in your business. Improve these, and you will significantly improve the average sale and the consistency of sales in your business. We also realise that many of you will need some help and education on that to understand more about creating what we call a hospitality sales environment. Come and join us or attend with us down here in Christchurch, our hospitality leadership workshops. We have got 1-day courses for frontline employees, and we've got 2-day courses and workshops for managers and owners. We've started those at the end of last year, having returned from New York and really seeing how, and the study we did into hospitality sales environments. We've got the answers for you. We can teach you how to do that, and we encourage you to come down and learn from us at our workshops that we run monthly here in Christchurch. So thank you very much. If you want to know more about us and more about what we do, please feel free to go to our website, thehospitalitycompany.co. And if you've got any questions, please fire them through to me at james@thehospitalitycompany.co. And on behalf of the whole team, thank you very much for being part of this training today.